Fightbox.
Well, big points are on offer on the centre podium, but Pearl and Banshee determined to keep the Warriors out. Sagor is all over him. The end is coming surely, and there it is.
Fightbox.
To Fightbox, we're in the quarter-finals.
Tonight we have 4 challengers hoping to take that one step closer to becoming Fightbox champion.
Now, they've survived before, but can they do it again? There are 2 eliminator rounds and then 1 grand final single combat showdown.
Of course, they don't only have to fight each other, they have to survive the heroes of Fightbox. Here they are, the Sentients.
They're not as tough as they look. They're tougher.
That is what they're fighting for. Ultimately, one of the creators is going to see their warrior become a sentient and join the elite ranks of Fightbox.
So who is going to make it to the final? Will it be the creator of our first warrior? And he is Ben Leonard from Basingstoke. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Lisa.
Welcome back. Like your shirt.
Thanks.
Is it your lucky one? Because I recognise it.
It was lucky last time, let's hope it's lucky again, right?
So you're feeling good?
Yeah, very
Bit more
good.
pressure's on.
I'm ready to fight.
OK, so remind us of the name of your warrior.
Genocide.
Let's bring on Genocide. Fighting attire, is it? I mean,
no, but it's cute.
It is cute. So I remember she's really agile, super quick.
Yeah, she's been training hard.
Training her hard this week?
Yeah.
Nice to hear it. Let's give it up for Ben and Genocide.
OK, we've met our first contestant. Let's meet our second in the blue pod. It's David Race from Durham. How you doing, David?
I'm good, thank you.
You're a man of few words, I remember. You let your warrior do all the talking. Were you a little nervous last time round?
A little bit, but I'm more confident now.
Much more confident, yeah? Remind us, what's the name of your warrior?
The Raider.
Let's bring out the Raider. Last time you were here, was there any sentience that you were scared of or you were trying to avoid?
Well, I want to get rid of Kodiak. He's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, if Kodiak's on your back, you're in real trouble. Yeah. Well, good luck, David. Let's say it for David and the Raider.
But the first up in the pod tonight is Ben Leonard, and he's going to play the Helix. Success in the Helix depends on reaching the top of the 45-metre-long spiral, and that's exactly what Genocide has to do. Try and collect the blue cube for maximum points. But there are lots of obstacles along the way, including 2 sentients, and it's Banshee and Big George. And away Genocide goes through the flames, but she is vulnerable to the flames, I have to say. In the first round, she did score the maximum 50 points. And the crowd here tonight are going absolutely potty. There's Banshee waiting for Genocide, puts Genocide down. Tries to push her off, and she's done it, and goes chasing after her. And again, she's just run through the flames. That will affect her health, that's for sure. And Banshee is rampant here. Banshee goes down again with Genocide. And Genocide is looking distinctly dodgy at the moment, but still keeping up good speed. You'd expect that from a lightweight. Now, can she get away from Banshee? No, she can't. 37 points scored by Genocide, but Genocide is looking desperate now. Her head is hanging down, she's staggering all over the place. And Genocide is gone! I was about to say Genocide looked as though she was toppling off the helix, but she is down and out, and Banshee totally victorious. Well, Genocide had to move very fast to stay ahead of Banshee, but I think it was the helix that eventually beat her. The flames took their toll, but it was the floor spikes that provided the coup de grace.
Banshee knows it's the quarterfinals. Took it out on Genocide a bit. Let's see how David gets on with the Raider.
So, 37 points to beat, but this is a first experience on the helix by the Raider and David Race. And just looking a little bit pensive, going up that first big twist to come towards Banshee, who lies in wait. What a performance by Banshee before against Genocide. And trying to give the Raider some of the same, and the Raider almost went off there, but gets clobbered by a right hand, kicked there by Banshee as well, and is down. But actually zips away up the helix to try and get away from Banshee. And here goes the Raider. Banshee in hot pursuit, and Big George waiting. And Big George swings and misses, but catches him with a left hand. And that means that Banshee is all over the Raider once more. David Race looking a bit concerned. And they've both gone down now. He's actually in the lead at the moment by 4 points. So good news for the Raider. But I think he's lost an opportunity. Can he go past Big George? 5 seconds to go. And Banshee is having a terrific game on the helix. A big sigh. David Race, I think, glad it's all over. What a performance by Banshee once again. Oh! Well, certainly Banshee was determined to make this eliminator a real test. The Raider could take it, but only succeeded in giving George a chance to show who was king of the helix. And there's the score. Genocide 37, the Raider 41.
Ben and David. Now, guys, that was a really exciting round of helix. I know you both got battered a bit, but it was really fun to watch. Now, David, you're just in the lead by a tiny bit. How did you find it?
Found Banshee pretty hard.
She was hardcore, wasn't she?
She was mad.
She didn't leave you alone. She didn't leave you alone either.
I think she got some sort of vendetta against me.
She knows it's the quarterfinals, you know. She's after you both. Well, I'm just going to say it doesn't get any easier, does it, Trevor?
It can't get any easier. It's the quarterfinals. What do you think of Banshee so far?
Yeah, well, she's getting in there, having a bit of a fight. She's a bit of a cow. Don't really like her.
And who do you want to win?
The Raider, I reckon.
The Raider. One of them is finito. Let's play the next eliminator.
Now the winner of Conquest is the player who's claimed the most tiles by stepping on them. Genocide's tiles are going to turn red, and the Raiders' tiles should turn blue. But there are lots of dangers hidden amongst the tiles, as well, of course, as a sentient patrolling the field. Tonight, it's Nail. Well, it's a very close contest. The Raider on the right, just 4 points ahead at the moment, but immediately Nail clobbers the Raider, and the Raider goes down, and now Genocide has gone down as well. Look at those tiles turning blue. The Raider is going well. But the Raider is being chased by Nail, and Genocide is there as well, but has gone down. And Genocide back up very, very quickly. But she's going to have company in a moment, because Nail will be determined to go after Genocide, who steps in the flames. Look at all those red tiles. This is bad news for the Raider. And Nail is going after Genocide and goes down onto the arena floor. So a chance for the Raider to score some good points here. I can't believe how fast Nail is moving tonight. Nail after Genocide again. Puts down Genocide, puts down the Raider. The Nail is absolutely rampant here. And both contestants are finding it very hard to get into their stride and score any decent points at the moment. The Raider is just ahead, but Genocide's got a real chance if she can score good points in the next 5 or 10 seconds. Oh, that was close for the Raider, and Nail is down. Now then, both warriors can pick up good points here, but Nail is coming back across to the Raider and really is laying into the Raider here. So Genocide is picking up points all the time. 3 seconds to go. And what a performance by Genocide coming from behind. David Race gutted. Ben Leonard is delirious. That was an incredibly close match, and what brilliant form Nail was in here, and paying particular attention to the Raider. And that meant that Genocide stole the Raiders' lead and just managed to hang on until the hooter sounded. Confirmation of Genocide's victory, 77-66. I'm not sure David Race is going to enjoy this bit, but Nail will. Total destruction now for the Raider as the loser. This is a part of Fightbox that Nail absolutely adores, and the Raider goes all over the arena floor. Goodbye to David Race.
Ben, do you know what that means? That means that you and Genocide are through to tonight's showdown.
Now, David, you've been a man of few words in this series, OK? How about this for a nice small word? Go.
Loser.
She is in a bad mood today. Nail, chill out.
Nail is never in a good mood because she's made for one thing only, combat. There's virtually no part of her body that she can't use to hurt a warrior with, and she's always out to hurt warriors. But if you think that's bad, wait till she gets angry. This is the true Nail, an elemental, unstoppable force of destruction.
She is vicious. Let's meet the first of our next challengers, Vicky Adnett from Abbots Langley. How you doing, Vicky? Now, I know you were absolutely thrilled to get through to the quarterfinals. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling good. I did it before, I'm going to do it again.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Good girl. Remind us who your warrior is.
Irresistance.
Let's bring out Irresistance. So, Vicky, tell me, is there anything you learnt last time playing with Irresistance?
Well, rather than walking in a straight line, he tends to zigzag a little bit.
Like a snake?
Like a snake,
Can you use that to your advantage?
Well, I hope I'm going to snake in and win this one.
Let's hear it for Vicky and Irresistance.
And over here in this control pod is Edwin Yo from Westbury. So, it's the quarterfinals. Are you feeling the pressure?
Feeling a little bit of pressure.
Got butterflies in your tummy?
A little bit, but I reckon we'll get through it.
Okay. So remind us, what is the name of your warrior?
It's Tinkerbot.
Let's bring on Tinkerbot. Can you hear them? They're cheering for you. They like Tinkerbot. Now, Edwin, I'm not being funny, but Tinkerbot just seems like a strange name for that big beast of a warrior.
I mean, it's not the looks that count, it's what it can do.
So what about different tactics tonight?
I've got a few tactics up my sleeve, so...
Are they going to stay there? You're not going to tell us?
Trade secrets, unfortunately.
OK. We wish you luck, Edwin. Let's hear it for Edwin and Tinkerbot.
But here goes Vicky Adnett up in the pod, and she's going to play Demolition. And it's a first time on Demolition for Irresistant, who's going to have to break through those giant concrete blocks to reveal whatever is inside. It could be extra points, or it could be a sentient. Now, Irresistant Irresistent is a middleweight, so got a good combination of agility and punching power. That left hand flaming, the spike on the right hand. I tell you what, that was a bit of a problem, that first one. But Irresistent has got points on the board. No zombies, no sentience on the arena floor just yet. Now come on, Irresistent, get a move on, time is running out. And there is a zombie. One hit, two hits, and the zombie is destroyed. Good bonus points for Irresistent. This is a very good start by Irresistent, but there is Vesuvius doing his most muscular pose for the crowd. Goes chasing after Irresistent, who ran between those two giant blocks. That was good news. Now where has Vesuvius gone? We can see the shadow hiding behind Vesuvius, not up to much at the moment. And there is a bonus picked up by Irresistent, but Vesuvius getting into his stride. Well, this is a tremendous score. Irresistent just staying as far away from Vesuvius as possible, but Kodiak is there. I just wonder if Kodiak and Vesuvius might go head-to-head together here. Another bonus there for Irresistent. 5 seconds to go. Kodiak trying to reach around the corner. And Kodiak chasing after Irresistent, puts him down on the hooter. What a brilliant score, 50 points. And Kodiak sinks to his knees, punches the arena floor out of frustration. That was a superb round of demolition from Irresistent, destroyed the zombie easily. And Vesuvius and Kodiak couldn't stop him scoring big points.
The girl done good. Let's see how Edwin and Tinkerbot do in demolition.
50 points to beat for Edwin and for Tinkerbot. Now, Tinkerbot is a heavyweight, but I just question his agility. Away we go. It's a massive total set up by Vicky Adnet and Irresistent. And Tinkerbot away quickly and away pretty well. Well, swung and missed there. He's got a giant claw on his right hand. That may come in useful once the sentients are on the arena. Just punching there, not looking the heavyweight he is now. Can he get rid of the zombie? Yes, he can. A magnificent blow. So pretty good point, but here comes Vesuvius, and he does what he always does. First time punch, and Tinkerbot was down. I just wonder how much speed that Vesuvius has in comparison to Tinkerbot. Tinkerbot goes down one more time. Now then, big punch here. Where has Kodiak come from? Flattens down Tinkerbot. The hooter is gone, and all of a sudden, Tinkerbot's got a mountain to climb. 20 points adrift. Tinkerbot may have dealt with the zombie, but he was on the receiving end of some serious punishment from Vesuvius and Kodiak. That is a massive points difference. Irresistent leading by 50 points to 30.
So it's quarterfinals. The eliminators have more significance than ever. And Edwin, you're not doing too well, mate.
No, unfortunately not.
Not your most distinguished eliminator around that one.
No.
What happened?
I think he was a little bit slow.
He's a big boy, though. Slow can be good in some. Vicky, you did really well, 50 points. How'd you feel?
Excellent. I feel really, really good.
You're confident going into the next round, yeah?
I am, but Tinkerbot's already played this game before and I haven't, so he does have an advantage.
The big question is, Lisa, can Edwin catch up?
I'm not sure, Trevor. I don't know. What do we think? What do you think, lovely lady?
We're all up for girl power, so we think Irresistent.
Are we all in agreement there? You heard it. Well, one of them is going no further. Let's play the next eliminator.
And it's panic. Now, Nail and Pearl are on their way up into the arena, but gradually, those plinths will lower down to the arena floor, and the Warriors can slow them down by destroying the floating boxes. Tinkerbot the red ones, Irresistent the blue. And they can also score points by collecting the bonus cubes. Irresistent on the right, Tinkerbot on the left. And what a points difference it is that Tinkerbot has to make up on this Warrior. Irresistent, 20 points in total. Tinkerbot scored first, but Irresistent scored there, and both Warriors on their second cube And there is a bonus in the middle, which Tinkerbot has just picked up. That was good point scoring. And Tinkerbot is actually having a go at Irresistant now. And Tinkerbot straight over to the red cube. Irresistant on the blue. And Nail and Pearl are down on the arena floor now. Nail going after Tinkerbot. Pearl there, going straight after Irresistant. And this is so close. But Tinkerbot has got to score massive points, but it gets flattened by Nail. Nail is absolutely herring all over the place. And Pearl is chasing after Irresistant as though her life depended on it. Oh, and Nail there put both of them down, actually doing Pearl's job for her. But it's still Tinkerbot, the one under pressure. And look at that, Pearl just laughing all over her face as she put Irresistant down once more. And Tinkerbot is down as well. Bad news for Tinkerbot. Really desperately needs big points. But Nail is having such a superb game here. I don't know where Nail's off to now, but Pearl after Irresistant. Tinkerbot not sure which way to go. It's all over and Tinkerbot gets a right-hander for his trouble. Well done to Vicky Adnett and Irresistant. Commiserations to Edwin. Irresistant, a superb winner. Well, it was certainly too big a deficit for Tinkerbot to make up. Irresistant, the faster of the two. The victor in the end. That's the final score. Irresistant 79, Tinkerbot 62. And here goes Pearl, a little handspring there, and Edwin knows what's coming. It's total destruction for Tinkerbot. A punch to the chin, and Tinkerbot's in pieces.
I knew it was going to be a little too much for Edwin. The first eliminator really did it. Well done to Vicky and Irresistant through to tonight's showdown.
Now, Edwin, there was no way that the 7th sentient was ever going to be called Tinkerbot. Take the walk.
Loser.
And the winner of tonight's showdown will go through to the grand final. First up, it's Genocide, who comprehensively took apart Jax in her first round final. She had her troubles, though, with Helix, but went on to steal victory in Conquest. And she is going to be facing Irresistant, who really took apart her opponent in her first round showdown, Captain Anarchy. Tonight, she had a smashing time in Demolition, and then managed to stay ahead of Pearl and Nail to claim victory in Panic. So it's the very excited Ben Leonard and Genocide against Vicky Adnett and Irresistant.
Oh, yeah. It's big. It's a big one. We're on the verge of the showdown.
It's getting really exciting. Now, Ben, she's really good. Are you going to be better than her?
Of course.
How are you feeling?
Like your everyday psychopath.
That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good.
They should know better than underestimate you, Vicky, shouldn't they?
Absolutely.
Off you go. Go and get ready.
Get prepared. Now, they've both been in before. They know the score. They haven't lost yet, but one of them is about to.
In showdown, as usual, anything goes. I need not say any more than that.
So let's get it on. It's time for Showdown.
Genocide on the left up against Irresistant. Two pretty evenly matched warriors in Kodiak and Nail patrolling the arena to make sure we get a good fight. And Genocide there, almost clobbered by Nail. And Genocide gets in the first real blow, but Irresistant came back quickly. And Genocide, as we've seen throughout the Eliminator, so fast, but she takes a heavy blow to the head and goes down. And Irresistant trying to spin round there. And this looks bad news for Genocide. And Genocide just racing away, but Kodiak got involved there with Irresistant. And that will certainly have affected Irresistent's health. Now this is pretty evenly matched, I have to say. Genocide goes down again. And Ben Leonard up against Vicky Adnett. Genocide looking poorly. She looks ill, her head is drooping. And Genocide is all over the place. Irresistent is just punching away almost at will here. The Genocide comes back, that was better. Oh, Genocide comes back with a big left hand there. And Irresistent is the one now who's got to start worrying. Just running around in circles. Genocide comes back, Irresistent. And look at that. Ben Leonard is beside himself. Vicky Adnett can't believe it. What a contest. Genocide totally victorious in the end. Well, certainly from the beginning it looked like Irresistent's fight, but Genocide refused to go down. Both of them were punching themselves to a standstill, but then Genocide got her chance and totally defeated Irresistent.
What do you make of that, Lisa?
I don't know, it was so close. I couldn't call it.
And go. Touch and go all the way. But, you know, can we just say, everyone, give Vicky a round of applause, everyone. Really, really, really did well. You did so well, Vicky. You got anything to say? No, in fact, don't. I don't talk to losers. Off you go.
Loser.
Oh, Ben, I wasn't sure you were going to do it then. Genocide was limping a bit, wasn't she?
Yeah, how good is that girl, eh?
She's good. She gave you a good fight, didn't she, to the end? But you know what? You're better than her. You're coming back to play in the final. Let's give it up for Ben and Genocide!
Winner.
So, Ben and Genocide are through to our final. Will Genocide become the 7th sentient?
Join us next time on Fightbox, where we'll see who Ben will be meeting in the final.
Only one person gets the fame, the rest, the walk of shame.
So until the next match, it's goodbye from us.
Next time on Fightbox.
Oh, that was a straight arm right into the throat. Why, oh, why does he want to get up? And Naylor's gone absolutely berserk here. Attacks him once more from behind, left him in a heap, but he needs the points. Oh, there's Kodiak.